All right, guys, let's check out the Circula SuperSport. And as you can see, it has that compressor looking case. Well, guess what? This is an actual super compressor, meaning that I've done this before. There's like not very many out there in the current market, but it has like a spring on the case back. You can't see it in this one because it's a solid case back. But as pressure is pushed on the case back, that spring tightens up the seal the way it's constructed. So I'll see if I can find an article and link it down below if you're interested in researching how a super compressor actually works. It's not really needed in today's watchmaking because this one already has 300-meter water depth rating, and that's because of gaskets. So that technology has been far superseded just with gasket technology and overall construction. But it's still cool that if a company like Circula, which is made in Germany, if they're going to make a super compressor watch, they actually made a super compressor watch. So pretty cool. All right, now that that's out of the way, before actually I get into the full watch, I got to say big thanks to Cornelius for sending this over and letting me check it out and sharing it with you guys. He's the brand owner, and the way this watch came into fruition is actually pretty interesting, but let's talk about the watch. So 40-millimeter case wide, 46.5 lug to lug, 13.5-millimeter thick, but that's including the double dome sapphire crystal with AR coating. 20-millimeter lug width, bracelet tapers down to 18. You have a milled out clasp, 6 micro adjust, very smooth and traditional in its operation. You have polished center links on this H-link bracelet. Nicely done screwed pins. You have a screw down crown at the 4 o'clock position, which is going to be for setting your time and date. This one's a no date. This is a limited edition colorway. There are other colorways that will have the date. And they're all using a Sellita SW200 movement. So when you unscrew the crown, you get a nice little pop to it. Of course, you can wind the movement there. It's an automatic movement. You don't have to wind it, but you can, wind it if you want to increase your power reserve or get it going. And then you pop it out, hacks the seconds hand. Then you can go ahead and adjust the time to whatever your desired time setting would be. Push that crown back in, which this crown has a nice little blue ring around it that is almost like an anodized blue looking color. It's very good looking blue. So screw that back down, keep our 300-meter water resist. You can see it has a loomed signed crown there. And then this crown, this is tricky. So I don't know if you remember a while ago when I was doing the unboxing, I was fooling around with it because, lefty loosey, righty tighty, right? So I was trying to unscrew it. Well, there's a big note in the box because they know that knuckleheads like me are going to try to unscrew this crown. This is not a screw down crown, okay? This is a unidirectional internal 120 click bezel operating crown, meaning that it only goes that way. So you spin it like this. And if you listen, hopefully you can hear that. You can actually feel and hear the 120 clicks. And there's a little bit of play in it, but not much. Actually, the gear set moves it right away, so it's not really play. It's just, that's the function of it, how it works. So once you get up to position, boom, you're back up, and that's it. You don't screw it down or anything like that, and it still maintains that 300-meter water resist. So very cool tech on how they did that. You have quick release spring bars on this. You have a very nice pressed case back on this with the scuba bell helmet there. And like I said, this one they're made in Germany, and this one is number 25 of 99. So limited edition colorway on this one, only to 99. The other ones are not numbered and limited like that. They're and they'll be date models. So let's zoom in and we'll take a look at the dial, because the dial is actually pretty slick. You can see you have a sandwich dial, and you have that greenish colored loom applied. That's a C3X1, which has amazing loom on it. So you can see the sandwich cut out there, and then you also have like a little bit of sandwich cutting of the center part. That's just a design characteristic. So you have a fully brushed handset, and then heavily applied loom in there, and then that really nice touch of powder blue on this particular colorway. There's that blue ring I was talking about on the screw down crown. Overall, good case finishing on this guy for sure. So price on these, US, I did the conversion from euro to US. They're like $6.99 euro, so about $750 US. You're getting made in Germany watch. you're getting Swiss movement, and the way this watch came about, first of all, it was, their design, but it was voted on through a German watch forum community. So there was like 4,500 votes, 3 different rounds of votes, voting on different things as they were progressing through the project to get to this end product. So it was direct input from the community of the German watch forum. So very cool concept, and wasn't crowd funded, it was crowd designed almost, right? So this is the watch that basically through the voting process came to fruition. So it's pretty cool. It has to be insanely challenging to do, because getting 3 people to agree on where to go out to eat for dinner is difficult in my household, let alone trying to get 4,500 votes to design a watch that people want to spend their hard-earned money on. So very well done. It's and it shows. So well done, guys. Everybody that contributed, and this watch is basically what you wanted. I hope that you guys actually get the watch and enjoy it. So I think it's really cool. Let me put it on wrist so we can see what that looks like, sized up, and then of course we'll do a Loom Shot, because Loom Shot's gonna be awesome on this. So here it is on my 7.25 inch wrist. Absolute perfect size. I love offset crowns, so super comfortable. Well done, well executed watch. I'm excited to see what you guys think about this watch, and hopefully we see more from the brand, because it's well done. All right, let's kill the lights. Let's check the lume on this thing. Yep, that's what you get when you're using those awesome formulas like the C3X1 or whatever combination of lume you want to use. But in the microbrand world, it just seems like they have a far superior access to just amazing lume, lume crown, and you just, I don't know. I'm excited about what microbrands are doing again. So, or still, I don't know. I don't know if I ever really lost it, but anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Actually, I just noticed a little bit of lume on the tip of the seconds hand too. So I'll see you guys on the next video.